What's going on, everybody?
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, we are back.
Woo!
Yes, it's Drinks and Conversation.
The podcast.
Yes, and I am Intro Picks, and I'm always in the building.
And I'm Oxytocin, and it's always going down.
What's up, Oxytocin?
Hey, Intro Picks, what's going on with you, fam?
Well, you already know. I'm tired of this cold weather that we got going on right here.
You and me both.
I'm ready for the summer.
I'm ready for spring transitioning into summer.
Okay.
Yes, I'm ready for that because I love a good spring.
I do love a good spring, too.
Spring.
I love a good spring. Yeah.
Yes. We definitely want to give a shout out. We got someone special in the building. Shout out to our assistant and social media coordinator / intern, Amanda Wild.
Hi. Thanks for having me again.
Where you been? She
wear a lot of hats for us.
Living life. I'll
Living
still
life.
smile.
Okay.
She be living la vida loca, okay? She living la vida loca.
All right.
She got a little man now, so she don't know how to act.
Oh, okay. Love is in the air.
It is.
Love is in the air.
Love and relationship.
Love and relationship.
Yeah.
Are you bringing them to Drinks and Conversation?
There's no one. It's imaginary. It was
Oh.
supposed to be John Boyega, but he has a girlfriend.
Oh,
Damn.
man.
Shout out to you, John Boyega. You could have had a real one.
We'll keep hope alive.
Yes.
All right.
Fist. Fist in
Fist
the
pump.
air.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Two fists in there. Yeah. Okay.
We definitely want to let you all know time is winding down. Drinks and Conversations, the 5th installment is well on its way.
Yes, it is.
February 11th,
Yep.
3 to 7. Johnny Pistolas, Adams Morgan. You better be there, and guess what? Bring a friend.
Bring a couple friends. What we say like that? We're going to bring a couple friends.
Yeah, bring the crew. Everybody got a little crew. Bring the crew out.
Yeah, bring the crew out.
Bring the crew out. We're definitely looking forward to this event. We've been in grind mode, getting all the planning together just to make sure you all have a wonderful time. So, we're definitely going to have some giveaways. And also, we're going to have a raffle giveaway. If you know that you want your name to be in that raffle, make sure you make your way to our Facebook page and click that going button, because only the names that click going, let us know that you're coming, is going to be entered into that raffle. And trust me, you don't want to miss it.
All right. And make sure y'all subscribe
Absolutely.
to our podcast now.
So what if they click go and they don't go, but they want an award?
But, their name will be drawn, and if they don't say anything, they're not there, on to the next one.
I don't have a Facebook, but put me down for it.
It don't work that way.
You gotta
have a Facebook. You gotta click going, and we want to know you're coming.
This is
Whoever
2017.
wins the award or whatever, we splitting it 50-50.
Well, you can pick that up with them.
It's
I don't know about that.
2017. Why you not on? Come on, Instagram something.
She hiding from the Donald.
I know. That's exactly what she's
doing.
He ain't shutting down my page like he's gonna shut down this economy.
Yo. Did any of you watch the Golden Globes the other night?
I didn't watch it. I think the Golden Globes to me is just a turn off as far as entertainment. But I don't know. Did you watch it? Did you see
I didn't watch it. I did watch the red carpet, so I did see all the outfits because that's just something that I love to do. I love to see all the beautiful gowns, the beautiful dresses and things. But as far as watching the award show, I fell asleep. Hey, I'm really tired. It's really hard for me to stay up these days, guys. I mean, maybe I need to start taking sleeping pills or something. I don't know, but it's just really hard to stay up. But I woke up to great news. We definitely want to give a shout out to Tracy Ellis Ross. Amanda Wild, what did she win for again? She won for the best
actress in a TV comedy series. She's the first African American woman to win since 1983.
Hey,
shout out to you,
that was
Tracy
before
Ellis
I was
Ross.
born.
Yeah, Tracy Ellis Ross, definitely a big shout out. But it's like sometimes I feel like we're in 2017 and we're always like the first black person to the first. I feel like that should be done with. But whatever the case, it's still a great accomplishment. I'm happy for her. We also want to give a shout out to Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, because he wears many different hats. He's a writer, producer, rapper, but definitely let's see what he won for his hit TV show Atlanta.
So Atlanta won 2 Golden Globes.
Woo!
One for Best Actor in a TV Comedy. He beat out Anthony Anderson for Blackish.
Oh.
Then he won Best TV Series in a Comedy or Musical.
And he put the word on to the Migos.
And I heard they went number 1.
Yes.
After that.
Yes.
So that's another thing.
Look at the power of that. You know what I mean?
Look at the power of that.
That goes to show you that when you have a platform like that,
okay,
you know, you got to be, not that he shouldn't have said that, but just in general, any platform you have, be mindful of what you're saying because it's so strong.
Hey, yeah.
Like he mentioned them like that and they're boom, like
And
number 1.
boom.
Donald, can you mention Drinks and Conversations, the podcast?
Can you
My
stop the
dude,
light over
we
here?
watch, you know, hey, let me tell you. Just a little plug.
Just a little bit.
Hey, you can come on the show.
All right.
We're gonna ask you
Lifetime subscription.
Yes.
It don't matter.
You are anytime. You don't even gotta let us know when you show up. We'll be available.
I know that's right.
Now let us know. We only have guests on Thursdays, so you know.
Right. We'll work around your schedule.
No, but definitely congrats to you. That's amazing. Just because that show, you know, they're doing what they want. Black creatives getting together, being creative, multicultural cast. I mean, it's just a great thing when you're the underdog. You don't even expect to win. You're like, hey, we just gonna ride it out, and then you actually win. But
that's when you know that people really love your show. Now, when it came down to Atlanta, I did watch a couple of episodes, and it was a great show. You know, but I think more for the people of Atlanta, that the reflection of the portrayal, I should say, of how they captured that area and that essence, I think it really showed. And I think that's
to Atlanta, right?
I've been to Atlanta a couple of times, and I you know, I'm still getting to know Atlanta. You know, so therefore, but the people that live in Atlanta, just to be able to see that, it's just from the perspective of showing my hometown on a national television show, and they depict it right, and being celebrated for it. Yeah. Dope. So I think, you know, it's cool.
Well, I've never been to Atlanta. Hot Atlanta.
Really?
But I've never been. Yeah,
go.
I know.
We're going to do Drinks and Conversation Atlanta.
Oh, no, I would go for that. Absolutely. I've never been. But I also want to talk about Meryl Streep versus Donald Trump, her acceptance speech. You know, she made some digs at the Donald. Do you guys think she was some digs at the Donald? What do you guys think about that? I feel like she say what you got to say, and I'm happy she said it.
She didn't say anything that anybody else wasn't saying. But because it's Meryl Streep and she's so awesome, you give her that. But Donald did respond to her. And as a president-elect or going to be a president soon, should he still have social media?
No. You can have social media, but you got to know how to use social media. I feel like when you're president-elect, like you're on a different scale, limit your clapbacks. You can't just be clapping back to anybody. Like, he feels obligated to say anything. If anyone says anything against him, he feels obligated to speak, and it doesn't work that way. And he just only ends up always making himself look worse than he already looked. It's just bad for him on all levels.
But then you have to also realize that with the president-elect, supposedly, you know, it take like 2 seconds to send these tweets out. And then the news media talks about it all day. You know, so it really does take only 2 seconds to write how many characters? 43 characters or whatever. So it does, but the thing about it is, I love what she did. A lot of the times, people get upset when they're watching award shows and they think, oh, well, politics should never interfere with an award ceremony. You know, but the thing about it is, when you have a platform and you have your moment to say something in front of a captive audience, then you take that opportunity to say what's on your heart. And that's it. And that's the bottom line. Now, Donald Trump, yes, him clapping back, you think you have more important things to do besides doing this, right? But then I have to put in perspective that it only really takes a couple of seconds to do this tweet. And I think he does it on purpose. And it's like you do a tweet 5 minutes, not even a minute, and literally the news cycle talks about it all day.
Look,
it's a game. You know what I'm saying?
She kept it cute. She kept it classy. She never said anyone's name, but it hit dog with what? follow. And that's why he responded. I'm just saying, like, he just needs to do better.
Anything.
He
It's
just
social.
Exactly. He needs to do better. Like, you're supposed to be on a whole nother level. You know how back in the day when people would say, oh, this person is going to be president. This person's going to be president. You'll just think in your head, like, not shading anybody, but, like, you know damn well that whoever is not going to be president. Like, he just makes it like anybody really can be president.
Anybody.
It's just not even cool anymore. Like, he's really lowering the bar.
I mean, you be like, anybody.
Anybody. Like,
He's inspiring mediocre people.
I guess. Like, I just hope.
But is he really mediocre? I mean, the whole point of the matter is he's
got
a
money.
celebrity.
Are you mediocre when you have money?
He has money,
Yes.
and he's a celebrity. So when you're famous and you have money, a lot of the times doors kind of swing open.
No,
Money doesn't solve everything.
You swipe your money, you pay, and then the door opens.
But I
That's
thought
how-
the White
Same
House
thing.
and the presidency was not something you were supposed to pay your way into.
And that's why we all gonna suffer.
But why wouldn't you think that when people pay their way into making laws? When people pay their way
That's
to
true.
bribe
Lobby.
and lobby
Yep.
and do all
Lobby.
those type of things, money is in. I mean, come on, money is in Washington. It's here. And
Well,
you
where's
know,
that? I need it. Where's that?
I ain't seen a check.
I know.
No, hold up. You did get a stimulus package. All right. Don't act like y'all didn't get them
I mean,
checks.
you said like it's on trees though. Like, where
But I'm
that?
just saying.
Where that though?
You got a
like,
stimulus
I'm trying
package.
to find it. I'm trying to feel it in my hands.
You can't say the government never gave you nothing.
They
They
ain't
gave
give
you a
me nothing.
stimulus package. How much did we get at that time?
Man, look.
We forget how quick
I'm
we
struggling
forget.
for them dollars like Soulja Boy struggling in his workout videos. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to reap the
Oh
benefit.
Lord, social boy, tell
Such a
him.
low
Big
blow.
social.
Big soul.
Root down by real, nigga.
I think this whole thing is just fake. I just think it's.
At this
They should have
point,
just shot it for a reality show. Like, I just feel like it's just. I feel like it's a little bit of truth, but it is a lot of fabrication.
they're not. I do agree with you there. You know, I do feel like it's a lot of fabrication. I don't feel like they're gonna fight, but it is comical. Like, you know, I love drama on TV. I love like drama, like, you know, I love drama away from me. And this was really, really funny. I got tons of laughs. I mean, belly aches. Just even discussing it with friends. This is hilarious. I mean, but if they really fight, I think it'll hurt Chris Brown more. And, you know, I don't want Chris Brown to ever be hurt at all.
Oh, Lord.
So, you know,
You know
he
he gonna lose.
That's a Chris Brown
No.
fan? Okay.
Yes,
Look,
she
y'all,
is.
Let me
Yes.
tell you, I've loved CB for a long time, and it's never gonna change. You know what I mean? Because I like him to
It's
entertain
never
me,
going to
and he
change.
does that very well. But you know, just
What about all that cocaine he's sniffing?
what that got to do with me? I ain't with him in the gym doing that. That's none of my business. Okay, that is
But-
none of my business.
Honestly though, Soulja Boy kind of spilled him and Chris Brown tea, because he even said like, man, we used to sleep with hoes together in the same room.
But I
and
mean,
now
what
you
does that mean? What does that mean?
But that's
like,
every guy. I mean, sometimes when you're
what
best
you mean?
friends, you
That's
do
every
that.
guy for real?
I mean, sometimes.
I gotta
mean,
ask. Do y'all be okay? That's a good question.
maybe not in the same room,
maybe
but
they
in
said
the
we
same,
room.
in the
He
same.
probably meant the same bed too.
Oh, nah. Look, I ain't let nobody disrespect Chris Brown.
He disrespected himself when he called that boy and threatened him on the phone.
Look, and that's up for speculation. All we can go about is the video that Soulja Boy released saying that happened. I'm not here to believe Soulja Boy. He gonna have to take a lie detector test before I believe that Chris Brown called him
didn't deny
and
it.
threatened him. Okay, he don't gotta prove nothing to nobody. That's the problem. Y'all be trying to prove things to
She
people
is a CB
that y'all don't
fan
have
to
no
the
business
fullest.
proving.
Oh my
She's
God.
a CB fan to the fullest, right?
You already know, like, who he got to prove it to. He don't even got to say nothing. Soulja Boy got to prove it. Prove to me that he called you. Take a lie detector test. I don't believe it.
They all lying, if you ask me. I think they all
But
lying.
it's just funny. It's another
They
thing.
all
It's
lying.
just funny. This is just funny. I don't think the fight's gonna happen anymore. It's just hilarious. They need to chill out.
I mean, they like got Mike Tyson up in the building.
And Mike
They got him
Tyson-
doing
Mike
songs
Tyson
and
ain't
shit.
been hot since he fell off the hoverboard.
Since he been a nigga ear.
No,
I
do
don't
you
know.
remember when he fell off the hoverboard? That was hilarious.
See.
And he got a little age on him. I was scared. I was like, hold on. He ain't young no more like that. So
They got
But,
Mike Tyson up in this joint. They trying to add all different kind of fights and
Floyd
stuff.
over there sneak dissing Soulja Boy while they at the table. It's hilarious. Like, really, this man is carrying you and you like, yup.
Because he can't beat Mayweather, so let him talk his
I've been knocking
trash.
people out all my life.
Now, hold up.
Since high school. Like, what? Like,
Now, he was telling this story about Rihanna, how he got Rihanna. Did you see it? Now, on one hand, I was like, now, this is a bullshit-ass story right here. But then on the other hand, I was like, some of it is kind of believable. Some of it might be just a little bit believable. But I'm like, you know, I'm like, what you lying for? What's all of this for? Why? Why are we doing this? But
you
know
ain't
what?
got to lie,
I'm gonna let these
Chris.
Negroes go.
You ain't got to lie.
But I think people just throw up Rihanna's name because it's Chris Brown. I really feel like he threw her name in there as a way to kind of throw a jab at Chris Brown.
Absolutely.
Rihanna has nothing to do with anything. How
Absolutely.
you go from Touche to Rihanna?
I think both of their asses need to be beat. And I'm telling you, I think Soulja Boy ass needs to be beat because he swear that he just because he's worth a certain amount of money that
nobody can do anything to him.
That nobody could do
and
nothing.
then he learned the hard way when he was out in the hood. Talk about something. Ain't nobody gonna mess with me because I'm worth too many M's. You were mistaken. That was a lie.
That was the wrong one
that
right
was a
there.
lie.
And then I think Chris Brown need his ass beat too because he beat Rihanna's ass. Nah, he
that
did.
was in 2009.
It doesn't matter how when
But
it was.
that's the only
That was a long
claim
time
to
ago.
fighting that we
no,
see,
but
though.
let's not act like this is where I have to let people understand. Do not act like your itch does not sting. Do not act like you had not made mistakes in life. And understand that through human eyes, you may feel like one
and
sin.
you got to live with
Let me
those
finish.
mistakes.
You may feel like one sin is greater than the other, but no. In the eyes of the Lord, all sin is equal. So let me tell you, okay? He made a mistake, okay? And, you know, they never came out and told everybody what really happened. They both kind of just glossed over it. Rihanna's moved on. She's forgiven him. They were together after the altercation. We need to
She ain't
forgive
really
him.
No.
forgive him.
That mistake is the reason why people believe he's going to beat Soulja Boy's behind. Because the way he did Rihanna, we know he's going to do rest of Soulja Boy. So that mistake is his plan.
We know he can fight.
Exactly.
Listen.
That's how we know he can fight.
No, y'all need to stop. You know, and that's the problem. They always tell you, and I want to tell Chris Brown, don't worry about these people keep bringing up your past mistakes in front of you. Because
It's
that's
not
what
about
people like.
bringing up your
Helping
past
him. He's not
mistakes.
the old him. He's a new him. He's turned over a new leaf in
If
life.
you commit
And
murder, you can't say, "Oh, you a new person."
They letting murderers out every day. They letting them dogs
Okay,
out every
well let
day.
them out and let them come and stay with you. But listen,
No, they coming to stay with you. You got on space. You got $32 gas.
Run up
They
that
can
gas
cook
bill.
something. They can come and cook
but,
something up in
but
here.
I'm trying
Okay?
to keep a $32 gas bill. But listen, my whole thing is, listen, you already know. Just because this happened to you in the past, that doesn't. It's gonna come up. This is what happened. This is what you did. That's a fact, and it doesn't matter to that woman, and women
him.
across the world,
She forgave
even
him.
if it happened 5, 10, 15 years ago, the point of the matter is it happened.
We all
It
know
left
that.
a mark on you. So therefore, you're subjective to that. It happened.
Yeah, you know, I mean, look.
You can't
I
say,
get
"Oh, we're
it.
gonna forgive you
I-
because you created a new hit."
No.
Like, it
That's
don't
not
work
why
that
we
way.
forgive him. We didn't forgive him because he forgave a new hit. We forgave him and we were able to because the victim forgave him. So that was the first
No.
step.
You know how
Okay?
we
That
forgive
was the
him?
first
By
step.
actually taking a woman and treating her like she's supposed to be treated and actually having and learning from your mistakes.
So that's how you will forgive him. He's learned from his
No,
mistakes.
that's how he should be forgiven, period, point blank, when it
He's
comes
learned
down
from
to
his
that.
mistakes. He's learned from his mistakes.
How
Yeah,
has he?
because
By
he put his
entering a
hand-
fight.
A fight with another man. What do you mean?
Okay,
What do
over
you
some
mean?
petty stuff.
Look, I don't know why they fight.
Anger management. Anger management.
Allegedly, it's over something that Soulja Boy said, but we got to take that with a grain of salt. We got to take that with a grain of salt.
So
We
what
don't
about
know.
the way he talked to his ex-girlfriend? That does not show a change.
That
of
was
Chris.
wrong, and I can admit that was wrong.
Okay.
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 I'm glad to hear that.
All right.
I wanna
All
make
right.
sure.
Okay.
It
So
was wrong.
She can be objective, folks. She
Okay.
can be objective.
that was
I
wrong.
absolutely can because at the end of the day, I'm a woman first.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All of it was wrong.
What you mean? No.
All of it was
If
wrong.
somebody come out saying something about you, you're gonna respond. I feel like if him and Soulja Boy were ever friends, if he called you, evidently he called you. Okay, well, talk back to that man on the phone. Why you gotta make a video and post it to the world? That goes
That
to
is
show.
true.
So that's where he went left.
But why
You
is
know
you
what I'm
even
saying?
calling me about some
Well,
pictures?
allegedly. But all
Allegedly.
I'm saying is that
Allegedly,
he was
why
the
you
first
even
one to
calling
make the
me
beef
about
known
me
and to
liking
make the beef
somebody's
public?
pictures?
Well, we don't know that happened. Like I said, that's up for debate.
Okay.
But what we can go off of is the individual that released it to the public and made a video and did the most.
Okay.
Who drag queened it out.
You did the most already, calling me.
What?
Doing the most.
Well,
Why are you calling
allegedly.
me?
We don't know. We don't know.
And you're Chris Brown. You
We
can
don't
have
know.
anybody.
We don't know.
Come
But
on.
speaking about
Stop.
fighting and stuff, did you guys hear about Jamie Foxx? I know you said you saw the video intro pic, so tell us a little bit about that Jamie Foxx brawl.
I mean, what I saw, I couldn't really see the video too much, but Jamie Foxx, you was too old for all of this. What's going on? What's up with Jamie?
I don't know.
What's up with Ray?
I don't know.
What's up with Ray?
But that begs a question that I was thinking about the other day, just like thinking like, do you ever become too old to
To
fight?
be fighting
like,
out
is
here? Yes,
fighting
when your
retired?
bones get a little bit frail, yes, you are
I mean,
too
but
old.
I don't think he ain't that old. His bones ain't that frail. Like
How-
I'm really serious. Like even at my age now, I really don't see myself fighting. But best believe me, the shorty can get it. But I just really don't see myself fighting. I would have to be pushed like to the end. It'd have to be like a lot for me to.
And a
like,
person
fight.
that hasn't fought in a long
I
time,
just don't
they
see that.
not the cards are stacked against their favor. But listen, we don't know what the situation was.
Yeah, stop
What was
fighting,
the
bro,
situation? Well, I mean, did somebody do something, disrespect your lady? I mean,
even
what?
then, is that an excuse?
Yes.
I just-
Sometimes the excuse
Look,
is very
unless
valid,
somebody mess with your child or your wife, and he don't have no wife, his daughter's grown.
and we don't
I mean,
know.
I'm just saying, like, those are the type of instances where I feel like, okay, fight. You know, you had. I would be like, all right, you had that, you had to.
You had it.
Somebody mess with your mom, like, oh, you got it, like that's what's up. But I mean, like, there are a little bit of reasons why I'd ever say it's okay to just be out there fighting, especially when you're grown, especially when you're adult, especially when you're making that point. I mean, it's just not worth it to me. Amanda Wiles, I mean, would you be out there fighting at your age now? Or do you think you're retired from that?
Because I recently had an incident, I will say
Oh,
I'm
she recently had an incident.
learning.
She had the black day.
She learning.
But
What was the incident? Please,
That's what I wanna
please
know.
tell us.
okay.
What
I
happened?
know who this woman. Who did it?
My mom was dropping me off somewhere, and this lady proceeded to beep her, even though my mom was going to move anyway. So she comes around talking all this smack, and I say, you didn't have to beep her. She was moving. She was like, well, I beeped her so she could get the fuck out the way.
Woo!
So that's when I said, bitch, you move the fuck out the way. Ow! I was on my Chris Brown /
Okay.
Soulja Boy.
I
And
know
that's
that's
when we verbally got into it, and then she drove off.
Oh wow.
But that's what I'm
But
saying.
in my, that was my mom. That's different. Everybody's overprotective of their parents.
Yeah.
So that's different. But in my right mind, no, I'm not fighting
Yeah.
anybody. No.
I'm saying like your mother, your spouse, your kids, like stuff like that. Let me tell you.
hard.
Yeah.
Go hard.
Or your homie, like the homie. Now,
Yeah.
when I say homie, because y'all be using the term friends real loosely, like the
Like homie is like homie
Like
is
the
anybody.
homie.
Okay.
Like right now, if anybody mess with Amanda Wiles or intro pics, like I'm
Let's go down.
gonna throw one. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the homie. I don't use that term loosely. If you the homie, you the homie. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, nah, I ain't trying to go to jail for nothing that ain't worth.
Oxytocin turned into oxy turn up.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to use that.
Hey,
I'm
Brandon. Brandon.
Yeah, I'm not playing out here, yo. Hey, yo, hold me back. Sorry, I just had a moment, you guys. I want to take
Oh,
this
Lord.
time out to apologize. I'm not really that aggressive, nor am I angry, but I just had a moment. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, do you know what I'm really, really excited about? What I'm finally going to go see tomorrow with my daughter, and I feel really excited to let you guys know that I'm taking her to go see the movie Hidden Figures which made a rack of figures its opening weekend.
It sure did.
$22.8 million. And as you know, it has Janelle Monáe, Taraji P. Henson, Octavia Spencer. And it chronicles the life of the 3 African-American women who helped NASA, during the 19...
Put the guy on the moon.
Yes, put the guy on the moon. I forgot I should know that. I do know that.
I forgot his name. What's his name?
This is such an important film.
Absolutely.
And I love Hidden Fences. And
you seen it? What? You seen it?
Bush daughter? She was so mad.
Hidden Fences.
She said, congratulations, Pharrell, on Hidden Fences. And you can see, what?
Who said that?
One of the Bush's
one of the
daughters.
news reporters, yeah.
Was it Jenna?
She was out there. She said Hidden Fences. She apologized today. And sometimes with these big movies, it was a mistake.
Yeah,
you know.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
But Hidden Figures and Hidden Fences. I mean, and then
it's Fences.
She
right?
combined
Fences.
2 movies. Fences
One is
just
Fences,
and the other one's Hidden Figures. And I
Figures.
guess it was too many black movies, just 2.
She
coming out. She just combined them all.
Yeah,
but when
she
you make a
combined them all.
mistake, the only thing you could do is apologize and own up to it. So I do give her credit for that, but you do got to do a little better next time. Because you mess around
It was
and do
a
that.
mistake.
You messed around and do that with Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh.
He ain't playing with you. He gonna make you feel real bad. So you gotta be careful who
yeah.
you doing that with too. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
You know, but you get with somebody who'll really make you look bad. hold your sorry. Pick up your face. Like you don't wanna, But great movie. I can't wait to see it. I haven't seen it. I've heard great things about it. I feel so happy to take my daughter, a young African American girl, to go and see a movie like this. It's great, and I can't wait.
Well, I'm loving the women's movement in 2016. Not only that, in what's going to be in 2017. So I'm just loving it. I'm glad that a movie like this is setting records and breaking ground.
Absolutely.
And actually doing stuff, because it's going to actually focus on more untold stories that are like this.
Absolutely.
And it just from the perspective of women, because we need y'all. Y'all are equally as important.
Say that one more time.
As
y'all what?
us. Y'all are equally important.
That's not the part I'm talking about.
Oh,
Don't
what?
play me,
Which
cook.
one?
Y'all need us.
I mean, we do need y'all. Y'all that give us
I just want to hear you say that part
See, this is
again.
where you get a little bit picky. All right. We might not need you to say this at the moment.
You know what?
Let me say
I thought
this.
I wasn't fighting y'all, but you know what? Let's go outside right now, me and you. What?
No, listen.
What?
We need women. Okay,
you
y'all
do.
are the
You do.
continuation
The
of
world does.
life.
Yes.
So therefore,
The world.
we need y'all
needs
more
us.
than we need ourselves.
What
So
the
therefore,
world needs now.
I'm loving this whole movement. I'm loving this, and just congratulations to all of the women, black women, and actually just breaking glass. Just moving through.
Absolutely. I want to bring a question to you. Intro picks. So let's say you had a daughter. Your daughter's 4 years old, right? Between 4 and 6. And you and the mom are no longer together. And the mom is getting married to a gentleman. And you happen to see the pictures of, their engagement announcement picture. I don't know, just pictures of their family portraits. And your daughter's soon-to-be stepdaddy has a photo with your daughter. And it's a sweet photo, but they're kissing on the lips. A little innocent peck like this on the lips. How do you feel about that? Is that ever okay?
It depends. It really just depends on the relationship that I have with the step parent. And if I really feel like it's genuine, like they genuinely love my kid as if they were me, then maybe. But on the lips and stuff like that, I will probably advise not so. I probably would advise, like, no, it's not a good look. I don't want to see it, but,
Yeah. It's regardless of how much you love my child, I really don't care. I do care, but when it comes to kissing my child on the mouth, totally unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. You can kiss them on the cheek, on the forehead. It doesn't need to be on their lips. It doesn't need to be on their mouth. You are not their biological parent. It's just, and their biological parent is in their life. I just feel like you're I feel like you're overstepping your boundaries. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like this child does have both parents in their lives.
Okay.
You know, you're a step parent, which is fine, but kissing the lips, it's not okay. And I would never, under any circumstance, find that acceptable, regardless of how much you love my child, how much you do for my child. I can be cool with you. You're reaching and overstepping your boundary to try to kiss my child on the mouth.
You know, I think that separates. It depends on if the actual father is really in that child's life. Because when you're not in that child's life and that person is there, a lot of the times they treat you as if you are their dad. That's their father figure in that moment in time. And a lot of times it is really innocent. Like, I've been on both sides of the spectrum, so I know. So a lot of times it is innocent. It's just what it is, and that's it, you know. But I think that if the father is present, and
well, that was the scenario. You're present in your child's life.
Yeah, if it's present, then not.
Yeah, not okay. And I bring that up to say because, you know, NFL quarterback, the Steelers quarterback, Ryan Shazier, and I hope that I'm pronouncing his name correctly. If not, hey, he needs to get better judgment anyway. His fiance was kissing his son on the lips. And, you know, I just felt like that was completely disrespectful to the child's mother. Completely disrespectful to your child. And then you also have to worry about germs. You know, I'm just saying, like, I have my own daughter. I was never into that kissing of the lips things. I've always felt like, you know, adults just have their own germs. Your mouth does not need to be on a child's mouth. I feel like that, period. Regardless.
You never kiss your daughter on the lips?
No, I don't. I just don't do that. That's
Okay.
something I'm not into. My mom, she didn't kiss me on the lips growing up. It's just, I don't know. I'm just not into it. But no shade to the people who do it. But I feel like that's only something for the parent. And if the parent is in that child's life and one person moved on and is getting remarried, it's a step-parent situation. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the step-parent. You don't do that.
He is the parent.
He can kiss the child on the lips. I'm not saying he can't. I'm saying the step-parent cannot do that.
But he is the parent at that point in time.
What does that have to do with
So are you
somebody else
saying that
kissing
because he's the parent, she has permission from him to kiss his son on the
No,
lips?
what I'm saying is when you're the step parent and let's say you're married or you're with that person for a long period, you are the parent. You are the parent. You put step because we're not technically related, but it doesn't matter. Like, I am your parent. I am the person that you live with. I am the person that you're here with.
Well, you're adding a lot to the story. Number one,
well, you know, I'm
it's the fiance. Number two, the child does have his own mother. Also, we don't know if the child is living with them primarily or not. So you're just adding additives to the story. What we do know that is he has a fiance. What we do know that she's kissing the son on the lips. What we do know is his own biological mother is present in his life. Never okay.
I don't think it's good to kiss kids on the lips,
Nope.
whether you're their parent or not, but some people do reserve that right for the actual parent. Everybody has their own germs. People have a lot of mouth diseases that can be transferred to a baby. No kissing the kids on the lips.
And what is it they have, like the number one, what is that mouth thing that a lot of people have? That they
Herpes!
Herpes. Yeah, they don't even classify that as having anything anymore because they think so many people in the population have it. So you got herpes, kissing a baby on the mouth, and guess what? The baby got the herpes now. Like, it's just keep your mouth to yourself, okay?
Or
grown
mono.
people do grown things with their mouths. Like, let that child live their life. Like, don't do that. I just feel like it's just unacceptable. I mean, I remember Khloe Kardashian got a crazy backstorm when she kissed North on the lips. You know, she posted a picture with her and North, and she was kissing North on the lips, and people went crazy, like, no,
it doesn't matter if you kiss them on the lips or whether you kiss them on the chin.
No, it does. It's the big difference. The lips is different. It doesn't matter. And I know you like to be funny, but if you had a little girl, I know you. If you had a little girl and Stepdaddy John had gave her a kiss on her lips, you would go off.
It wouldn't
like,
happen.
I know
It wouldn't happen because
Now
you're
it
right.
would-
Because I would be there. And like I said,
It
if
doesn't matter.
you're
But
the
if
father
you and the
and
mother
you're
are
there,
not together,
if
no
you're the
one's
fa-
saying you're not going to be there. You're not going to be there every
Okay,
second.
but I'm
So
saying-
that other person has to have respect for you not to even do that.
all I'm saying is, if you are the active parent in that role, meaning that the real parent isn't active, then if you are,
But that's not what we talking about.
but I know, but I'm just saying, I don't agree. You're tripping me up now.
I'm
You
doing
know
it
I
on
had some
purpose.
long out nice
I'm
teeth
doing it
now,
on
all right?
purpose.
Let me get my
No,
shit
go
together.
ahead,
Let me
go ahead,
come
go
back
ahead.
with
You
my
know I got a
teleprompter when I
message.
need it. So listen. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Listen, if
I don't know what
don't
that
kiss
had to
my
do
daughter on the
anything.
cheek. That's it.
Yeah, don't
If
kiss
you're
my
not
daughter.
involved, then you can't. Then you ain't got no say so. If
You
you're involved,
mad.
then you have say.
He said, "Don't
Period,
kiss my
point
daughter on the cheek."
Point blank.
Yeah.
Be involved in your kid's life, then you wouldn't have nothing to worry
And
about.
that's the reason right there that it has some grown people fighting. You think you ain't grown enough to fight, but when you see some stuff like that, just may push you over the edge. You may have to clock a chick real quick.
ma'am.
Like, are you crazy?
ma'am.
Are you?
ma'am.
Are you? Are you? You know, like that set me on fire. I was angry. I was like, what? You better hold your lips and hold your kiss, okay?
Hold
Don't
your
do
lips
it.
and hold your kiss.
Hold your lips and hold your kiss. Yeah. For the daddy, you don't be doing that to the children. You can't do it to the children. Goodness. Oh my goodness. So Amanda Wiles, you know when she comes through, she drops us with a crazy story. So it's about that time to hit. What you got though?
What you got up your sleeve, girl?
All right, so I got two for you guys.
You just want
is-
one. It's like
Well, y'all gonna get two. Y'all gonna get two. You know that.
double the pleasure.
I work hard.
Oh.
All right. So this grandmother in Colombia, she had her newborn grandson,
Aw.
and took him home. She got one look at him. She got to look at him a lot better, and she took him back to the hospital and told them to switch the baby back because the kid was too ugly to be her kid.
What?
So yeah, the hospital had to tell her that he was the only baby boy born, and there wasn't a mistake. Well, I mean, but that's so wrong. Like, he could grow up to be cute later on. The babies aren't cute.
Was she the one to blame? Don't be mad because
Absolutely.
you done gave your looks.
Fault in the DNA though.
She said, the baby look like the father side. You
She
your
said-
daddy's son. Hey.
She said, "Return to sender."
Yes.
Return to sender.
But my thing is, she had to take the baby all the way home. And where was the parent of this child?
She brought the child's mother with her.
Oh, that's a crazy grandma.
That's a crazy grandma.
That's a crazy
She
grandma.
got dementia. But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. My whole thing was, what did she expect to happen? But see, here's the thing. Sometimes babies don't come out the best in the first couple of days. Sometimes they gotta grow into their looks.
But you know what's sad though? Their priorities are screwed. Instead of them to be
Pretty much.
happy that they have a healthy baby, you're worried about what the baby looks like. Like,
Right.
what's wrong with you? You're worried about the wrong things. And that baby, maybe I will never forget when I think my sister was in middle school. I was in middle school. This one boy, he was like, the pretty stay pretty and the ugly grow pretty. So maybe that baby is gonna grow up to be the most gorgeous thing in the world. Just give it time. But for you as a grandmother, and you know what a grandmother's love is like. I mean, I love my
Supposed to be
grandmother. May her
unconditional.
soul rest in peace. It's nothing like that. I feel sorry for the child that this is the grandmother that the child has to grow up with. Because grandma don't got no damn sense. And she supposed to be the grandma. So I'm wondering who else in the family gonna have some damn
Crazy
sense.
as hell. The damn daughter.
Exactly.
The daughter.
The daughter went with the granny. She probably was
She
scared.
probably like, yeah, mom, let's take this child back. Cause
No, she probably ain't want to go, but that
I
crazy
know it's a
mama was like,
mistake.
I cut you.
I know.
Your ass in the
But
clinic.
if the baby grows up to be good looking, they can always look back on this and laugh.
This ain't funny.
That's true.
I would look back on this and hold a grudge. I would look back on this and change my last name. I would look back on this and disown my whole family. And don't let me get a coin. Y'all wouldn't have no money. I would disassociate myself from y'all and keep my riches. That's hurtful.
That's it.
That's I'm not playing. Yes.
He's a baby. He won't remember this.
They gonna slip up and tell him because they crazy. Look at what they doing already.
That's
They
true.
gonna be like,
That's true.
you know. And stuff gonna get real serious after that story.
Tell little baby, I believe that.
And you
was
said
him back.
Colombia. So, I mean, is this like Colombia or Colombia?
It ain't District of of Colombia. It's
I
Colombia.
know.
Oh,
that's
so
right.
it's Colombia,
Girl,
like
if you don't
Colombia,
play
like
with me.
the Espanol, the Colombia,
The
like Shakira and them,
Colombia.
Shakira, like
yes,
them. Okay,
yes.
okay.
Shakira,
Okay.
Shakira.
I was trying to figure out where they was located. What part of the region was this?
Oh, what you going there?
What you-
Go. Do it.
It was outside of the United States of America. You know CPS would get her so quick.
CPS don't be doing their job. They need more people. They try, but it's so many children and it's not enough workers. It sucks.
All right.
Yeah.
So now, anybody who's pulled their credit score between Experian and TransUnion, they are paying out $23 million because they didn't give you the right credit score that others lenders use, and they made you pay for a service that was supposed to be free, or they manipulated you into the service.
Woo.
Did we
That's a
get
good
some of that
one.
money?
That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, did you get your credit pulled between 2011
I
and
mean, I'm
2019?
pretty sure I had to
14?
inquire
because
or
I had
something.
bought my car, so I actually did get my credit pulled.
See?
Actually,
Yeah.
You
So
might
I
get
need to
some
be a
checks in
part of
the
this class action lawsuit.
you know what?
And I want to be the first recipient to get 100%.
See,
What? No, no,
to
no.
get your credit up. Listen, I think the credit. I think all
It's
of
a
them do
scam.
fraudulent stuff
Yeah, I
anyway. The
agree.
whole system
I
is built
agree.
for a scam. Yeah, because credit, if you think about it, credit only been around for not that long. And it's just,
And then
just
all this
what's
fraud
up.
that's going on, identity theft, and you
And
gotta
all
watch your credit. Okay,
We don't got
I
time.
know.
But honestly, if you think about it, working for a credit bureau, that's like the best place to do identity theft.
Cause all of them over there, they don't got no good credit.
And you could take
Yeah.
anybody's identity. and just put
Anybody's
it together.
identity.
But I would be getting money underneath the table. See, I'll be like, I take this stuff
Uncle
off
Sam
your
will be coming
credit.
for you.
Yeah, see,
Uh-uh.
you got to
So
learn it.
watch your credit, okay?
Watch
Watch
your
your credit. And also going into 2017, you all watch your finances, Don't feel obligated to spend. Don't spend all that you earn. Like, make wise money decisions.
Well, you're going to
That's
need
really
to save
important.
because we got Donald Trump as a president, so America's going to be
Donald.
broke, and we don't
We
want you to
already
be a
broke.
broke.
He just gonna make us broker.
We don't want you broke with America.
He
Okay?
can bail us out. He can always file bankruptcy.
Oh,
Oh.
shots fired.
Listen,
Hey,
Don't
we
come
need
at
to-
me, Donald
We need
Trump.
to have the Donald on the show.
Oh,
need to
you're
get-
fired, and I'm fired.
we
No, thank
definitely,
you.
we all going to be fired. That's it.
No, boy.
That's it.
He gonna be like,
Well,
what part of town is this?
Oh.
Well, listen, we going to have the, we going, I don't know how this inauguration going to pan out.
You going?
Hell to the nah.
To
Hell
the
to the nah.
nah.
I'll be watching it on CNN.
You gonna give it views?
What?
You say you're gonna be watching it, so you're gonna give it views.
Well, yeah, I might give it.
I mean, look, I'm not trying to go, but excuse me, this PSA is for Donald Trump. I am willing to go for a fee. So if you want to pay me, I will be there. Seat
No.
filler.
I know if you need some black advocates, we gonna be
He
there.
already
I'm
has
not
Omarosa.
advocating nothing. Hold on, let me pump that PSA. I'm not advocating for anyone. I'm going to take my place in the seat, sit in the
We'll
cold,
see.
get compensated, and roll out. I'm
We'll
not
see.
advocating for anyone.
Okay.
No, I'm not speaking.
All right.
I'm
we got
sitting.
check. They got checks.
I'm sitting.
No, they got people who's supposed to come to
They got
inauguration and
pundits.
sell weed.
They got
Well, good
pundits.
for them. They trying to get anybody to come.
Well, listen.
But let me tell y'all where you should
That's-
come to Drinks and Conversations,
Oh yeah.
the fitness installment,
Love and
February
relationships.
11, 3 to 7. Adams Morgan, Johnny Pistolas. You already know what's going down. Intro pics, oxytocin. Ain't nothing else left. to say.
Hey.
Yeah.
And we gonna end it on that note. 'Cause this is Drinks and Conversation.
The podcast.
Yes, and we got our event coming up once again, February 11th. We got Amanda Wilds in the building.
Hey. No
Yeah.
relation to Mac Wild.
No, that's my husband.
Oh,
Oh, that's how you got your last name?
Yeah.
I did go to the wedding.
see, the
So how did you
imaginary one. Look. But we out, y'all. Thank y'all
We
for tuning in. Make sure y'all subscribe to our channel. It's
Listen.
Drinks and Conversation.
The podcast.
Yes. Thank y'all. We out.
Listen, like, subscribe,
Hey.
share.